So it says U.S. strips benefits from thousands of criminal aliens, those on terror watch list. Interesting. So it says, yeah, where's my picture at? Oh, well, I'll just do it without the picture. The Trump admin has ended temporary immigration parole revoke, Fed benefits for foreign nationals, flagged as national security risks. According to the White House officials, more than 6,000 individuals who were paroled in the U.S. during or after 2023 were identified as having criminal records or were listed in the FBI's terrorist screening database. Their parole was terminated starting April 8th. What else they saying? DHS had determined that it is appropriate and necessary to terminate the CHMV parole program. These programs do not serve a political threat and are inconsistent with admin's foreign policy goals. DHS also noted that the parole period for individuals still present in the United States under CHMV authority will end on April 24th unless the Secretary of Homeland Security makes an individual exception. Those without a lawful basis to remain after that date must depart voluntarily or face enforcement. The changes are being implemented under Executive Order 1465. Still present in the U.S. under its authority will end on April 24th unless the Secretary of Homeland making an individual exception or face enforcement if they don't depart voluntarily. So 200 something comments, 40 some thousand views for the article. Let's get into it. Why is anyone in the country illegally getting any government money here? It's a Dodge and Pony show. We're almost 3 months in. Where the fuck are they? Yeah, where the fuck are they? Why replacement ain't cheap? Wow. See, white boy guilt and white girl guilt. Yeah, will they lock the U.S.? Why thousands? Why not tens of millions? What the fuck? Yeah, only the illegal illegals. Wow, only the illegal illegals. Because they breed and they vote them. Wow. Change of the pass the law requiring ID. Because they really hate so-called evil people and need to turn the whole world into wow, South Africa. Yeah. They got SNAP and Medicaid beanies. Why you ask? Because they really hate so-called evil white people and need to turn the whole world into South Africa. Wow. Wow. I already like that. Legal immigrants should be pissed. We never hear from them on mainstream media for some reason. Wow, legal immigrants. Interesting. Yeah, we never hear about them. Party's over now. Get the F out. Hey, Trumpers, remove all beanies for all illegals and then I'll give you an attaboy. This isn't enough. He said this isn't enough. Verizon, T-Sprint, and the other cell phone companies are about to get dodged. But first, the .gov paid Obama phones are being used to broadcast the go home messages. Then the money spigot would be shut off. The ass baseball judge in DC would intervene and the dance would resume. Wow, he said DC. Interesting, DC. DC. They're literally either this incompetent or either that they're letting these miscreants into the country. I still have no idea how this isn't treason. Wow. Thousands, so nothing to do about the 35 to 50 million illegals here. Got it. Wow, he said 35 to 50 million. He said thousands. Wow. So far, they've done little to nothing in the big picture. Should have had at least 1 million dropped on the other side of the border. By now, cease all funds to illegals and NGOs and throw treasonous politicians and unelected bureaucrats in prison. A few being hanged, not even close. They're not even close. Hmm. Hundreds or thousands is not mass deportation, so I want to know when all the other tens of millions get kicked out. We cannot support all these people and they shouldn't be here in the first place. Many are breeding anchor babies as we speak. The country's immigration law system is broken. Wow. The last expense should be kicked on. So what about the remaining millions still receiving billions of dollars in illegal benefits? Wow. Exactly. What's with the crim aliens BS? They are all crims according to the Fed and need to be deported just like all of the rest. Well, we did get rid of all the crims, so now Pam's desk is clear. Meantime, back at the ranch, the other 18 million are signing up for benefits. Wow. So now they're saying basically this article is saying that just came out, mid-April. It's saying that they're not deporting enough people. They should have deported 1 million by now, and they barely even deported thousands, a few thousand probably. The citizenship debate needs to be addressed. It's very simple. You stop honoring it, then you send the husband to one country and the wife to another. One to Honduras and another somewhere in Asia. They'll spend the rest of their lives looking for each other. Then with the kids, you deport them with the mother, and then pardon everyone in case a law was broken. The biggest issue is how to find those that are hiding in the shadows. They won't register under the Alien Registration Act, and anyone paying them slave wages under the table is quiet. Wow. A multitude of laws were broken during the old Biden junta. Right left is a meaningless distinction. Wow. Yeah, what the F has these overpaid politicians been doing in DC besides screwing the American citizens? Fracture and rebuild a small essential body, never allowing it to. Wow. How the hell did they get benefits in the first place? For real. Absurd. Yeah, how the hell did they get benefits in the first place? Said ain't so. Wow. If Trump doesn't get us out of the Ukraine and Middle East now and concentrate on eliminating the illegal immigration invasion, which is the federal government's duty under Art 4, Section 4 of the Constitution, we won't have a country by the time this term is over. Wow. Wow. Um, see what else they saying. Declared a Democratic terror. Dems have done more damage to this country than any terrorist organization ever did. Wow, they prey upon our children, spread disease and mortality with the careers, rig elections, have illegals invade this country. Democrats are terrorists. Declared them as such, round them up, and put them all in camps. Wow. I noticed this site, this ZeroHedge site, is more of a it's an anti dem, definitely in the comments, anti dem. Now Republicans, I would say slightly pro Republicans, not too heavy pro Republicans. Because you did see a few people shitting on Trump hasn't done enough in the comments. Wow, 6,300 individuals, only 40 million left. Wow, wow. Supporting them would cost more to deport them. Wow. It removed the food source. Yeah, poison baits. but yeah, that's it for now. Maybe I'll do a part two. But hold on, I'm gonna come right back. Hold on. He said, can radicals be allowed to hold power in America? Their alien ideology is being on destroying the nation with our money. Wow. Yeah, you should have to prove you're in the country legally. Wow, he did a whole. You're being replaced and paying for it. To make even more money, Juan gets a job roofing that is paying cash under the table. Every year, Juanita files a tax form and gets back $3K for each kid, anchor kid. Meanwhile, you get free that. You're being replaced and paying for it. Wow. For even when we were with you, you would be giving this command for anyone who's not willing to work, let him not eat. Wow. Interesting. You gotta work. Yeah, you gotta work.